Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. So, how was everyone's lunch?
Mine was magnificent because I ate Maggie and I really like Maggie. Yeah, and it was very, very delicious.
Yeah, same goes to me. I went out to have a lunch with my friends just now.
Mine also was good. I bring my lunch.
Yeah, it was so good to hear. So, as we all know that world safety and health day are um sorry are approaching. So, Mr. Abu, our manager, has assigned us to organize the first aid training program for our colleague. So, um, let me start with that. I'm suggesting 15 December to 2023 because um so that everyone can join, because if we held it on at the end of the month, a lot of people already taking leave for New Year and Christmas, but it's going to be rushing for us. So what do you guys think?
So let me start first. In my opinion, I do agree with the date. I think if we do it on the 15th of December, it is really good because it is on the middle of the month. And if we do it at the end of the month, maybe like 25th, 26th to 30th, maybe some people cannot join because they are too busy with their holidays. So I think if we do it on the beginning or maybe on the middle, it's actually good. And I do think that on 15th of December is a good date to do the program.
As for my opinion, I think that on 15 December, if we had it on 15 December, it will be on Friday, right? If we had it on 15 December, we might have to organize it after the Friday prayers, because the mans will go to the mosque to have their prayers, right? So what do you guys think about that?
I think we shouldn't do it on Friday since we only have like little time to do it, maybe like 3 hours after the Friday prayers. So I think we should do it on the weekdays maybe if it's convenient.
Oh yeah, thank you for a point that. I think it's better for us to uh do it on 16 December, which is Saturday. Next, I will talk about objective. I think that the main objective for this program would be to create awareness and expose our colleague about safety at work. Is there any addition or rejection or objections to my point?
I agree with you, Shaza, but I think we can add maybe uh, for the awareness for the employees.
I would agree with both of you with that opinions on the objectives.
I also don't have anything to add because I think that's already a clear objective to do.
Okay, so next will be the venue. I think conference room at our ground floor would be suitable, since it's spacious and really easy to it's easily to accessible. What do you guys think?
Um, I think even if the conference room is easy to access, but I think it will not be able to accommodate all of the employees that we have at our company. I think we might have to held it outside from our company. I mean, at other place except for the company's um, place. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I agree with what Zati said. I do think that we need to do it at other place because at our place maybe it is too packed and some people maybe cannot get in to join the program. I think it's better to do it some other place that is spacious, that has a big room so people can get in.
So I have a question actually. Is this program mandatory to all of the employees?
I think it's not mandatory, but um, it's good for them to join to give exposure to for to handle any injuries or first aid training in the office in the workplace.
Oh, okay. So I think maybe we decide first where we should hold the venue, and then we do a survey maybe who will come to to look at how many people will come. So maybe you can change place after.
Okay, so to sum up, the date for this program will be 16 December 2023, which is Saturday. And then the objective will be create awareness uh, about safety at work. And then the venue, I'm suggesting at this time, I'm suggesting Dewan Melati, uh, since it's outside our office and it's bigger than the conference room. uh, I think that's all the point that I can.
Moving on to the next topic, I think we should brainstorm the specific topics that we want to cover during the first aid training program. So I suggest including not only the first aid technique, but also some workplace hazard that might happen at our company. The first thing that comes into my mind is that the handling of chemicals. During the batik production process. So, do you guys have any specific topics that you want to add for the training program?
Yeah, I have one suggestion that I think we can add to the topic. I think it's about how to handle the fire extinguisher. I think it is really rudimentary for the employees to learn it because at our place, which is at the Batik Sulam, it has a lot of batik, and that batik is uh, can easily caught in with fire. So by the employees learning how to handle the fire using the fire extinguisher, maybe it can help. It can help to avoid from maybe from it getting worse.
I'm agree with both of your topics, and I want to add one topic that really important to everyone know, which is CPR, and how to do the CPR correctly when something happened at the workplace.
I agree with everyone, but I think I would like to add something, which is we should appoint someone with certified trainees because we need someone exercise in workplace because to make sure they align with the company industry and potential assets.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Miss Alia. So about the trainers, do you guys have anyone that you guys know that is expert in the training that is expert in the first aid training program that might be able to come to give a talk and give a demonstration for our employees during the program?
I actually have someone in mind. I know Mr. Sibong. He is very experienced in this field, and he has lots of experience in real life situation to first aid. So I think he really suitable for this stuff.
All right.
For
I
fire,
think.
oh, sorry. Uh, for fire extinguisher, I suggested for us to bring firefighters to demonstrate how to handle those. Um, yes.
I think it's good. I also agree with what Alia just said with Mr. Sibong. I actually know him from way back then. So actually, he is friend of mine, and he is really expert on on Bruneish workplace as a.
All right, thank you for your recommendations, all of you. I think, Mr. Arif, I would like to ask you for the contact number of Mr. Sibong later after the meeting, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure, sure. So now, I think
Great.
another point that we should mention is about the format of the program. So, do you want to do it in person or online? I have some of my opinion towards it, but at first, I would like to hear your guys' opinions on it. Do you prefer to do it in person or online?
In my opinion, I think that it's better for us to hold it online, offline, in person, so that people can show how to do it correctly. Because um, to do the CPR and fire extinguisher, it's better for us to see the simulation. So, what do you guys think?
I would have to agree with Miss Shaza. As all of the topics that we include in our training program is practical techniques that that people might have to look at it themselves, like face to face, to understand better how to do it and perform it in a correct way. So, what do you think, Miss Alia?
I agree. I think we should do it offline because there will be person they will learn in person to person. So they will understand better. I agree with all of
All right. So, you guys actually have similar opinion towards mine. So first, uh, towards my opinion on format of the program. So first, at first, I thought we were going to do it online because it has a lot of benefits, such as convenient to everyone. Because maybe some of the employees might working remotely, so they cannot attend physically. Besides that, it is easily for maybe to check the attendees or attendance of the person that come in our program. Uh, it is also easier for us to handle the program if it was online. However, I think it will be not engaging. Thus, that is why I think it is better to do it in person or face to face. And the reason I say this is because, like what Shaza and Zati has said, we can interact easily with the person, and we don't need to worry about the internet connection of it if we do it online. Besides that, I think it is a better way if we do it in person, like do it live, face to face. It's like it's not like two dimensional. We can only look it at one way. We can look it at others' way, like others' perspective. I think it really plays a crucial role for employees to understand on what the program or what the objective of the program. So now let's talk about the budget of the program. First, I think the bare minimum budget, should be like around 2,000 ringgit. I think it is sufficient. Okay. The reason I say this is because uh, the 2,000 includes for food for the participants, and also maybe to like we want to invite Mr. Sibong. Maybe we can give it some money for the invited guests or special guests and for the firefighters, maybe, and also for the place to book, which what like Shaza has said is at Dewa Melati, and maybe it costs around 800 maybe. So that is why if I calculate it correctly, I think it'll be around 2,000 ringgit. What do you guys think? Or what do you like to add? to our budget.
I have no objection.
Um, as far as what I can see is that the budget won't be enough for to provide all the foods like what you have said, and paid for the incentive for the Mr. Sibong and also the firefighters, and as well as to pay for the rental of the Dewan Melati. I mean, the 1,000 ringgit won't be enough for to cover everything. What do you think, Miss Alia?
I actually agree with Mrs. Ati because we also need to rent for dummy for CPR. So we need lots of it if we want everyone to experience it. So I think we need to put the budget a little higher.
Mm. All right. So then, how about we increase it by 1,000 ringgit? So the new budget will be 3,000 ringgit, including what I have said previously, and also like what Alia said, maybe for the dog, maybe to do the CPR. So let me conclude it if I understand correct. So for the format of the program, you guys would prefer to do it in person because we can interact with people easily and to further improve our understanding. And for the budget, it is at 3,000 ringgit, right? All right.
Okay, since we already talked about what we want to do in person and the budget, I think we should go to the next point, which is committees to be set up and their duties. For me, I think we should set up committees for trainings because Mr. Sibong will need lots of help to assist him during the physical learning, during the practical learning. So I think we need them. What do you guys think? Do we need to add another committees or it is enough with only training committees?
I think that we can set up others committee, such as the finance committee. The reason I say this, maybe what are the duties of the finance committee? Maybe they can adjust or do the calculate the price for the or the budget of it because maybe I have done calculate it with the budget, but maybe I miscalculated wrong way. So I think if we have a finance committee, it will be great because they can handle with the budget and all these sorts of things.
I would have to agree with both of you, Miss Alia and Mr. Arif. But you guys, I think that you guys have forgotten one of the most important committees, which is the logistic committees, which will be handling the to set up the venue and also like the equipment and materials that we need for the first aid training program. Any ideas about it?
Yes, I agree with those committee, and don't forget to add communication committee. Uh, this committee work as someone who spread awareness and spread this program so that everyone can join. There's a lot of people would like to join if this committee work.
Okay, so I will talk about what committees we already discussed. So the first one is finance. Will do the calculation of the budget, and then logistic for the venue, and then trainings, and then the communication teams. I think we already come to the conclusion of this meeting program.
So I think that's the end of our meeting, and we're held another meeting if we need to discuss more. So that's all for us.
All right,
All right,
bye.
thank you
See
guys
you
for
during
your
the program.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.